Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Secret City Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Right on the Oak Ridge Turnpike in Oak Ridge, of course. Secret City is the place to turn if you want to check out and test drive the brand new Chryslers, Jeeps, Rams, or even this 2014 Tennessee Orange Dodge Challenger SRT. Don't let yesterday's loss cover up your feelings. Wear them on your car, not just your sleeves. Sterling, I see you licking your lips as you look at that.
Yes, sir.
It's as rare and unique as the UT Big Orange. Get out there to Secret City. If you're not interested in that one, trust me, they got a lot of other cars and a lot of other colors. Secret City, folks. Get out there. All right. Back with all our former Vols for a segment called Chalk Talk. What I want to ask you guys, well, first of all, we could have done the whole show today praising the defense. You think about how that team looked 2 years ago against with Sal Sinceri at the helm. It's remarkable how far that defense has come. And you played D. I'll let you make the one comment here on defense.
You have a freshman has a sack that's beating a SEC offensive lineman out there, Barnett. You have guys making plays all over the field.
Cam Sutton.
Guys go out, another guy comes in, he's making plays, and everybody can tackle. I mean, there are not many missed tackles in any one of these games. One-on-one guys, a guy out in the open, he goes on the ground. I mean, this defense is about as good as any I've seen in a long time. They have a few pieces they could be a little bit better in, but overall, you talk about a defense that's playing well. They are.
They scored Florida to 10 points. They ought to have won the ball game.
They deserved it. Very quickly, guys, zone read scheme. Whenever Tennessee loses, that becomes the big issue. It wasn't a huge issue last week in the win. Now it's the reason the offense stinks. How important? My question, talked about this a little earlier, zone read. Will, I'll start with you, the ex-offensive lineman. Zone read, not zone read, maybe it can help you a little if you have a quarterback runs it, but if he's not running it, I don't know that this offensive line is going to make much of a difference. Where are the lanes to cut back to? I think you're still just going to run into a big pile in the middle, whether your quarterback running it or not. Maybe a big issue overall, but I think the rest of the year, I'm trying to keep Worley upright.
Yeah, well, your backside defensive end has to respect the quarterback. You have nobody accounting for him. Normal zone, you're taking a fullback. You could bring a receiver in motion to cut that guy down, and there's your lane if you get movement on the front side of the play. If not, he can cheat, and if you're not getting movement front side, there's nowhere for the ball to go. It's I don't know if that's their staple and they're running it every time, but if it's going to be a part of the offense, you better execute well.
Oh, I mean, I understand the frustration of this. If you had a different type of quarterback that was athletic, then it would help your offensive line out because you have a guy that can make guys miss. He can make plays down the field. He takes a guy out of the coverage, out of the run game because now you have to account for him. But you have a great quarterback. It's just he's not a great quarterback for this system. But who are you going to put? I mean, we've seen the second-string quarterback at this point. And I'm not going to him.
Yeah, and they're trying to redshirt Dobbs. They're trying to redshirt Dobbs, which gets back to keep Worley healthy.
Zone read. I just don't think they're running the actual true zone read as much as we think. I think they're showing a handoff that's in the same family. I just don't think it's the true zone read that everybody thinks it is.
It's not because the quarterback's not running at all.
So I think that they need to run a true zone then. Bring somebody in to account for the backside. And don't try to fake. Don't try to fool them. It's not working.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree. Once you don't do it, then you're getting one man up. Free to get to the ball, and he's not having to worry about anything.
I still want to go back, and we may do this
also.
We may do this week and go back and look yesterday's game. How many times that defensive end came around and made the play? But the bigger thing for me, I keep going back to this. Let's say Worley runs it. I'm sorry. I don't think this offense is going to – suddenly Worley keeps it, and it's a great offense. People act like that's the reason the offense isn't working. The reason the offense isn't working, they could run a wishbone. That line isn't ready. It doesn't matter.
No, I totally agree with you. I think, though, what we're saying is –
No, I got you.
Because you don't have that type of quarterback and you're still running the same thing as if it is there something you should be looking at doing a little bit different because you don't have that guy?
Yeah, I agree. I understand that. All right, when we come back – Will Muschamp's mouth, Lane Kiffin's win, why that wasn't good for Tennessee? We'll talk about it. Come on back.